What's going on, everybody? I'm here doing the Q&A video that if you had seen in my community tab, I did a poll for. Everyone wanted it. Well, a lot of people wanted it. And now we're going to be doing the questions that you guys have submitted. So let's see. Question 1. Eugene Kang 6524. Do you have any personal headcanons for the members of the Bat Fam? If so, what are they? None. I have no headcanons for the Bat Family. I'm boring. I'm kidding. I don't think about headcanons. It's never something I'm interested in, but I'm sure a lot of people have them, but I just don't really think about them. Billingham JD8MM. What characters do you dub and who voices with you on some dubs? So my voice, you can mostly hear me as Tim Drake, Red Robin in Wayne Family Adventures, and Danny Phantom in any of the Danny Phantom dubs I've done, and also Future Phantom in 5 Years Later. Anyone who voices stuff with me, you can see all of their names in the description of pretty much any video they're in. So Zapcon64 voices Batman, Lo-Fi Saiyan voices Red Hood, and so on. Just check the description for the videos of the voices you want to hear. Their details are in the description. Out of all the comics you've dubbed, which is your favorite? I really love Wayne Family Adventures, but I think out of all the comics I've ever dubbed, the one project that I love the most was doing 5YL. I just love Danny Phantom and Ben 10, so being able to voice in the comic that they're basically in together, I have enjoyed a lot. So I would say 5YL is probably my favorite. Israel Leon 1949. Which DC crossover with other franchises is your favorite? What's your least favorite DC comic event? And who's your top 5 DC or Marvel comics, either heroes or villains? DC crossover with other franchises, probably the DC and Marvel one. I didn't read too much of it, but I did find it interesting for Batman and Spider-Man to even interact, or even Joker and Red Skull. What's your least favorite DC comic event? I do not know. I would probably say Flashpoint, or no, probably the Bat Metal stuff. I never really cared too much for it, and really the only one that was even decent was the Batman Who Laughs. Who's your top 5 DC/Marvel characters, either heroes or villains? Batman, Spider-Man, Scarecrow, Red Robin, and Green Goblin. Hopefully I didn't say any of those twice. Horse Girl 19951. How do you prepare for a voiceover session? What is your favorite episode or episodes of Wayne Family Adventures that you personally dubbed, and why? Was Tim Drake, Red Robin your first choice? If not, then who was it? How many takes do you do to get the best one? Okay. How do you prepare for a voiceover session? I do some vocal warm-ups. You can actually look those up on YouTube, like just doing like just like humming, just kind of warms up the throat. That's one of them, but I'm not going to go over my entire warm-up session. What's your favorite episode or episodes of Wayne Family Adventures that you personally dubbed, and why? So probably, can't think of the number, but it's the chapter where Tim is having relationship problems with Bernard. That's probably one of my favorites. I love their interactions. Was Tim, Red Robin your first choice? No, it was not my first choice. I was originally going to try to voice Nightwing, and we found someone who could do it better, and I was like, okay, I'll be Red Robin. So that's kind of how it went. How many takes do you do to get the best one? I do 3. I do 3 takes. The first one's always a warm-up. Second one's if I like it. Third one is what I improve on. But then I listen to it later on and find out that maybe the first one I did like, or the second one was better than the third one. So I normally do 3 takes and go from there. RMX Art. What made you start YouTube? And also, if Sub made a comic and wanted you to dub it, would you? Also, what games are your favorite or music? Just curious, because I love Incubus and the Arkham games. Is Incubus music? I don't know. Okay, what made you start YouTube? I wanted to do gaming on YouTube. I really loved watching people play video games, and I thought it'd be really funny to, or not really funny, really fun to just hang out with friends, play video games, and have a nice fun time recording and editing it, because sometimes when I play games with friends, it's really fun, and we make a bunch of crazy jokes. If a sub made a comic and wanted you to dub it, would you? I would do it if it was good. I've seen a lot of random like fan-made comics of things that the art style just looks weird, the story makes no sense, and they rate the characters really bad. So it depends on how the story is. If I really like the story, I'll do it. What's your favorite music or games? As of right now, my favorite game is Lethal Company. That's been like the best game right now, and I only really play it on stream because I don't really play games off stream. If not Lethal Company, then any of the PlayStation Spider-Man games. Those ones have been amazing. Music, Linkin Park. I've always been a Linkin Park guy, and that's just probably who I'm going to be with. Hey there, it's my cat Lucy 127. Hey there, it's a random artist on a different account. So my question is, how did you get into dubbing comics? I walked in on it. I literally when I first started voice acting, I wanted to do animations, voice in a bridge series, stuff like that. And somehow I got pulled into the comic dubbing world by being in a few projects, saw how easy the editing was, and was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So I've been dubbing comics for quite a while on other projects. Other directors have been using them. This channel is my first time doing like random fan comics, and also some really good story-driven comics. Like, before I started doing stuff seriously on YouTube, I would post just random comics I found and shouting out the artist for it on TikTok, and that helped grow my channel until I decided to get, at that point I knew it was time to get a full cast of people and attempt doing a much bigger project. So that's when we did Wayne Family Adventures episode 1, and I realized I really liked doing it, so we just kept going, and now we're the only channel that has kept doing Wayne Family Adventures. It's been really nice to see people have been enjoying it. How do you do comic dubs? What type of shit do you use, and what type of microphone do you do it with? So what I do for comic dubs is, when I find the comic I will like, I will screenshot the panels that are inside of the comic, cut them out frame by frame. That way each panel is the main thing you see on screen. Put those in my timeline, adjust them by length depending on how long the lines are. I use Adobe Premiere to edit all of my footage. I use Adobe Audition to record and edit all of my audio. And for microphones, I use a CAD E100SX XLR microphone. I'll put B-roll somewhere on the screen so you can see what microphone I use. And I record everything in this room right here, which is my sound-treated vocal booth. I actually used to use this shotgun microphone a lot for all my voiceover stuff, so I'd always have it off to the side and talk straight, but it would still pick me up. I used to use this a lot until I switched over to a condenser type of microphone. Who is your favorite Batman villain? Probably the Joker. The Joker's probably my favorite Batman villain. So in my poll to see if you guys even wanted a Q&A video, I put in there, don't put questions in this post, put them in the next post. Some people didn't listen to that, so I'm going to go ahead and read their questions here just so they feel like I'm not ignoring them. Is it possible for an Ultimate Alien X or an Alien X and Clockwork fusion? Probably. If you want to know what an Ultimate Alien X is, go watch the Ink Tank video when they talked about it. Alien X and Clockwork could probably fuse with Ben 10K using the Biometrix. Are you going to do something with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? No. No, I'm not. I'm not a fan of the Ninja Turtles, so I don't really see myself dubbing it. If I did, I could, but I don't find them entertaining enough to want to do them, so I'm just not going to do them. It was easy in some way to translate a whole project in Portuguese. If you are referring to the English dubs that I've done of Lux Tenebris's projects, I wouldn't really say they were easily to translate. He does put captions, closed captions on his videos, so I would use that to write the script and then go by every line and see if they worked with the lip flaps if they were on screen moving. And if they weren't, I would fix the line and change it to a different, like, couple different words, make it shorter, make it longer, so on. That's pretty much how I dub any of Lux's stuff. Is I'll use the closed captioning and then work my way from there. When is the next part of Justice League X Ben 10 Part 5? Today. While I'm recording this, it was today. I upload videos Monday and Thursday every week. What it may be, I don't know, because sometimes I don't even know what I'm editing that day. Have you ever heard about the Carnatrix or Checatrix? No, I have not. I do not know any of what that is. And it looks like that is all the questions in the 2 community posts I put. I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions that I get a lot in the comments, so I hope they do help anyone who asks them or anything. Like, why does 4-Arms sound like Optimus Prime? The guy who voices 4-Arms and any of Ben's aliens does Optimus Prime content on his YouTube.
If you want, you can choose which hand I'm going to shove in your face. I've finally found the time to finish it. Now I just need to get to Mari and... this is Agent Papa Prime. Hello?
His deep voice just sounds like that naturally. When is the next part of X series? Whenever I do it. Literally, I could not tell you. When is the next episode of 5YL? It's not made yet. Chapter 13 and 14 are not made yet. They do not exist. I cannot dub something that does not exist to dub. And I think that's a lot of questions that I get all the time. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer, I can answer them in the comments. And maybe do another Q&A video down the line. But if you guys have any questions you want to ask me that didn't get answered in this video, shoot them in the comments and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. And then if any of you guys are interested, W Energy, sponsor of the channel, use code HOMEDIZZLE to get 10% off your purchase. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see any more stuff like this, let me know. I definitely don't mind doing more on-camera IRL kind of stuff. If you guys want to hang out and chat with me, I do stream a lot on twitch.tv/HomeDizzleMcSliceBallZ. Right over there. Right here. Yep, this one right here. This guy. You can just go there, and sometimes I'm live, sometimes I'm not. And if you join our community Discord, you'll get pinged on when I do end up going live. I will be doing some more editing streams at some point when I have more projects to work on. Of course, I know I have more Wayne Family Adventures and a League of My Own and so much more stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.